Hey guys, how are you all doing? Let's say hello to everyone who's in the chat. Say hi to Hobby Time, hi to Push, hi to Marcus, hi to MP Model Plastic. You might notice there's a thing here. This is the B36 in the only place I can find for it. So apologies, there's a B36 cutting my face. We're not doing that today though, I'm going to say that now. I have basically had a really stressful weekend. Nothing bad, particularly, it's just been... I was meant to actually do some stuff on Friday, but then got turned into this whole thing, and now, actually, I'm also going to be away another day next week as well, which I didn't want to be. But some personal stuff. Nothing to worry about, but just something happened that's kind of unavoidable. That's now left me in a bit of a position where I need to do something that is just one of those things in life. So nothing bad, just yeah. But I mean, hey, I'm alive. I'm here. Had a quite hard few weeks, but I'm here. Today I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. It is scorching hot in my little office. I might put my fan on, but I am scared at how much noise that might create, because that's... I don't know, actually. That's the fan on low. Is it still okay for you guys? The mic doesn't seem to be super picking it up. I have got a noise gate on, but obviously there will be background noise, so you might hear the fan in the background. But today we'll probably do... There's an unboxing I want to get done. And... maybe we'll do the de Havilland Comet. Love it though. I really can't. And everyone's already done it. Like, I might do it in a year's time, you know? That seems to be the bad thing. I've seen at least 3 people have already started doing videos on the Comet, so it's not going to get any views. So I don't really see the point, to be honest. Like, I try not to do videos just for the views, but sometimes you obviously have to play the game a little bit, which is why I did the little video in the first place. Plus, I think it's important to actually talk about what's happened with Airfix, because yikes. It's going to be an interesting year seeing Airfix. As for me, though, I'm still going to... I've got a couple of videos that are all in the work. I've actually got one really big video that's coming out the weekend Fairford should have been. And then I've got 2 that others are already done. I've got 2 others that are filmed, ready to be done. I need to do the photos and finishing shots for all of those ones. And then I've got the Amoir that you guys have all seen me build that's also nearly done. We will probably put a bit of filler on the Victor today. I think there's a bit that needs on the tail. Probably need to glue a few bits on the wings and stuff like that. So it's probably going to be a short stream today. I'm going to be really honest with you. But if we can... I'm going to say if we get 1 super chat today, I will hopefully, I'll share some interesting news. I've said it as like 1 super chat at teal or higher. I don't know. I figured we should have a goal. You've put some pictures on the Discord of the sorry, my stutter, of the chipmunk. Okay, let's go have a look at that quickly. Okay. I forgot the thing on Discord. Not on Discord. On here as well is set to top chat, not live chat by default. There we go. Now you can see all of the chat. Okay, let's go and have a look. If you guys aren't on the Discord, it's in the link. It's in the description, so go check it in. But MP has posted the 148 scale T10 chipmunk. The engine, that looks lush. One day I will do 148 if I need to. The engine looks really cool. Oh, the cockpit's very detailed for the scale, isn't it? Like, you can just see everything so much better than 70 seconds. Does look nice. It looks really, really nice. I can't wait to see how that goes. MP. That looks so sick. I'm going to have a look what else we've got in here as well. We've got the Dutch Demo Falcon by John Allen, I think. That looks lush. They've painted the pilot on that. And ours has been doing the Rafale C. So there's a lot to look at if you go and check out the Discord. As for today though, she says, not knowing if she's actually put a battery into the camera or not. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to find out today. But today I think we are going to do an unboxing of something I recently picked up that I'm really excited for actually. I need to buy some aftermarket stuff for. And as I say, we'll just do some tidying off of some old projects, hopefully get them done. And yeah, that's sort of the plan today. If you have anything you would like to see, then let me know. And obviously we've got the goal there. I've got a fairly big announcement that I will reveal to you live. Yeah, if you want to see the Discord again, it's in the description. So, I haven't touched on my camera. That would probably help, wouldn't it? Let's put that on. Oh, and there's no memory card in there. No! Because I was clearing my memory cards. There's a memory card missing. I want you to find that after the stream notes. What is that? Cool. Bear with me one moment, guys. Really weird, just let me put one in but not the other. Oh, there we go. It's just loading up. Give me 2 seconds. So hot today though. It was just really like close, you know, like feels like there needs to be a good thunderstorm to cut through the weather. So I just need to move a couple of things because for unboxings I try and do it on the raw surface. That's nothing new. Sorry, I should have done all this before stream, I just kind of didn't. You know, life be life and sometimes. Okay, there we go. I can move everything I need. Oh, sorry. This is just me in a nutshell today. I'm just not with it at all. There we go. There we go. We've got anything right. Now we can actually get on with it. Oh dear. Right. So, are we all excited to see? I'm glad I've got a couple of days off next week. It's going to be 36 degrees And I've got the doctors on my birthday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I hope you have a really nice birthday though. I hope it's lush. I hope there's nothing too serious at the doctors. Well, some of you may have just seen what we've well, I've got that. So, oh, I've got stuff under my plastic surface, I wonder. So, hopefully, most of you didn't see that though. Let me just move myself around. So this is interesting actually. So, I'm going to show you something that I have been trying to get for years. Why is chat not showing? There we go. I'm a young 61. Hey, 60 is the new 30? Let's go with that. So this is what I got. The Britain, Norman, Islander or Defender. And this is really interesting. So it's quite an old boxing, as you can tell, for ages 8 and up. $6.99 price on the side. Not what I paid for it. Ink numbers needed. Some information about the model there as well. And then we have the price I paid, £12. And I got 2 of these. And the reason is these go online for like £20, which is a lot of money, I think, for what they are, because these are not big planes, are they? And I've wanted one of these for ages because I've really wanted to do the Maltese one, because, I mean, if you know me, you know I love Malta. I swear. Yeah, so when we went to the Malta Air Show in 2025, they actually had the Islander doing a display. Sorry, I just need to respond to something there. So they had it in their display, and I found somewhere where I can buy the upgrade kit to make the Maltese version. So I figured, why not? Then I bought another one because I was like, it would also be cool to either do a British Army version, the original one they had, or do the Channel Islands like hopper version. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to do the Malta one more because I just love Malta. I figured this would be a really nice way to unbox it, and it's not too taxing on me because I feel rubbish. So let's have a look inside. I'm gonna rip it off here so I can remember. Inside. There we go. Just threw a bit of it out. Like I say, this isn't a particularly big plane. The decals are probably bigger than the plane itself. This is, again, I think, in that same era as sort of the Tucano. It's in, like, not awful, but not good. Oh, it's the wing. And let's put the inside parts here, the propellers, and we'll go over here. Do have the clear parts as well. Very cool plane. I love twin engine planes. I don't think I built twin engine other than the Canada. I don't think I have, you know. Other than World War II bombers, but they're very different, aren't they? I don't think I've ever built a twin engine city plane. Again, excluding, of course, the Canada, but that was again a very different bottle pitch. I thought the box said Island Defender. It's a very, I mean, that could have been the third option, couldn't it? But it could have been the Islander, the Defender, and then the Offender for the offensive version. I don't know if this ever had sort of light strike duty. I think it was mainly a small transport, air recon, and I think it had some maritime roles as well. This is all the parts that are included in this kit. As you can tell, it's quite a small offering. It's not very big. 2 fuselage parts, 4 parts for the wings, accessory parts, internal parts, landing gear for the rear, front landing gear, sorry. And then landing gear for the wings, tail section, fuselage sections, of course, engine sections, one civilian pilot, cockpit here, like the control panels, 4 doors, 2 propellers, and presumably this is just an interior for these seats to go on. I think there's benches, and presumably each one has a door. That would make sense, maybe? I am not sure. I am not sure how that works at all. Because how is someone walking past this? I don't know. Right, so we'll have a look at all of these parts. But it looks okay. I am quite surprised by the transparencies. They look actually really crisp. We'll go into those in a moment. Let's have a look, I guess, at the fuselage half first. Put all the parts to the side, because I'll crop it out. If you want another 200 Pacific plane, oh hey John Allen, I did not see you pop in. Oh, and Martin's here as well. Oh, and Alien as well. Good afternoon. I thought so. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I already read your comment. I just didn't say hi to you. Hi. Martin says, hi all. I can't stand football at any other sports for that matter. My wife is the sport nut in our family. Mr. Modeler likes sport. I will watch it and make sarcastic comments the whole way through, and that is the only way he will get me to sit with him. And John Arlen says we could try we could do the Revell Twin Otter. It's good fun for a kid his age. I've seen many. I think you'd built one as well, didn't you? And you linked it all in the Discord. I may be on the list, but right now I need to, I think, just get through what I have. So here is the fuselage. It has a large amount of rivets on it, but I don't know if you can see, because I think it's being blown up by the camera. See if you hold it a bit closer up. I don't know if you can see the rivet details. It's very similar to like the CL4. There you go. You can see it there, can't you? So it's similar to CL415 in the rivet details, which I think is fine. Not really a lot of recess detailing, but I don't know if that would really be appropriate. So it's fine. And if we look at the wings, I think that makes more sense to look at there. So this is, wings are very similar. You can see, there you go, you can see the sort of rivets on there, can't you? Very similar. There is some detailing on here. In fact, I would argue there's a lot of detailing on here actually. It looks quite good, I would say. And the guidance, oh, there is a thing on here. Airfix products 1971. Actually, so this is newer, sorry, older than the Tucano. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I think it looks alright. But obviously, this part we've already seen the fuselage part of it. But what we haven't seen are the engines or the pilot. So, I'm assuming they are, but these look like sort of air intakes for under the engines, and this looks like this will make up the engine itself, because this bit looks like it would be a bit for a spinny propeller. Overall, the detail is absolutely fine. I have nothing to say really in a good way or a bad way. I think this will make a really nice kit in the end. I think for my version, I will have to chop the nose off, because I think the Maltese version does have a different nose in order to accommodate its maritime responsibilities. I need to order that, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And can we get a close-up of the pilot? Is that going to focus? There you go, there's the lonesome pilot that we get included in this kit. He is not the best looking, I'm going to be honest. Could be worse though, but also could be better. We have the underside of the wings. I'll hold both of these up at the same time because they are in essence the same. These again have the same riveting detail all the way through them. I think you can see when the light hits them there. They are identical parts, they look absolutely fine. Nothing great, nothing bad. Obviously I have no idea if I'll actually use my pilot figure because, well, mine's going to have a modern Maltese one in there. Oh my god, it's crazy literally coming in. Thank you so much for the 41 months. Oh, and it's Father's Day. Is it Father's Day in America? Didn't know that. It's not in the UK. Otherwise I would have hit that in the title. I was actually with my dad on Father's Day, which is really nice. Oh my god. Locha, as usual, is being crazy and dropping 10 gift memberships, which is ridiculous, and I don't know what to say, and I've not had a good day, and I've said I haven't had a good weekend for like a few weeks. Sorry, it's been quite a rough few weeks, so immediately made me cry. Sorry about that. Okay, in that case, I'm going to consider our goal has been fulfilled. I set a goal for 1 super chat. Obviously, we massively surpassed that. Thanks to Crazy Locha. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. So, firstly, thank you. I really appreciate it. I know you don't need me to say it every single time, but I never expect it from you. It's not an obligation, and I really appreciate it. It really does help keep the channel going and help me do this. The reason I guess I wanted to share some news is obviously my health hasn't been great. Videos haven't been as frequent as they should have been. But I'm hoping to do some streaming more regularly. So on Mondays and Fridays, hopefully I will be streaming. And depending on some work stuff, hopefully that will be a permanent thing. For about a month I might do a bit more, so it might be streaming Monday, Wednesday and Friday. But the Wednesday will probably go, or will turn into an evening thing in the future. Yeah, I'm sharing that news because we hit our goal as far as I'm concerned, thanks to Locha. But thank you. It really means a lot. Temporary humidity increase of joy. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't wear like proper makeup on today because it would have been gone. I literally tapped some eyeshadow on and put on some lippy. As we were getting going, I literally just have a lip sit next to my desk. But yeah, gosh, thank you. It really means a lot. And yes, all the custom emotes I made, the pasta plane, the baguette plane, the bread concord, and the little red arrows I drew. And I am taking care of myself. That's why streams haven't been as frequent, and building hasn't been as frequent, and I've been off work for quite some time at this point because I'm really focusing on sorting my health and fixing myself. Yeah, I'm gonna stop crying now. Not to sound ungrateful, Locha, but I will go back to the big screen and we will get on with the unboxing. But again, really do appreciate it, and I really appreciate you. And yeah, that's the big news. Is hopefully I will be streaming Mondays and Fridays, and maybe Wednesdays. And also Sundays we will either have a new video out or we will have a stream. Lexi, don't underestimate your importance in this community. You are a joy to share this hobby. Well, I appreciate it. It can sometimes feel like it's not a joy for me to be me. And that's what I've been struggling with for a little bit. Not because of me per se, but the world is very hostile right now. But we're getting there, aren't we? So I'm still here, and that's the important thing. Oh, we're getting very deep. So let's go and have a look at the rest of this Islander that we'll be doing in Maltese colours. Actually, thanks to the, well, not donation, but the gifted memberships, I'll actually be able to afford that. So I will be ordering that after the stream. We'll look forward to more opportunities to watch it listen whilst driving. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I never know how to like handle this. I feel like I'm not saying thank you enough. I hope you actually like feel like the genuine thank you that I am saying. Right, so this looks like the engines here, like it's not like a port, but like it's a port in the terms of the modelling sense. And these are clearly the bits the propellers will go on through these to spin. Then you have the tail here as well, again with the same riveting detail. Also great news that the Nimrod commentary looks like it will be saved and transported to London. Oh, that's really good. I'm really glad. I love the Nimrods. I'm really glad that it's been saved. And the tail also has that detail as well. Same on the back. Nothing super unusual on this spring. Let's have a look what's inside of this plane. Which are these lovely seats. I'm sure some people who've watched this may have flown on. Oh, I am a liar. There's another pilot here. This one looks more military. This will be for the Defender variant, and probably the one I use on my Maltese version. We also have the two, I'm assuming these are pilot seats here that also, I mean, they also look like a bench. And presumably these are underwing tanks, I assume. And I am unsure for these, what these would end up being. These are obviously for under the wing as well. I assume a pod of some description. These will be the underwing connectors, the rear, not rear, nose wheel even. And we'll get a close-up of this pilot as well, hopefully. There we go, there's the, let me get a really close-up. There's the military pilot. Let's see if I can get the other one in frame within two, so both of them together. There we go, that's both of them together. I think they have the same arms though, but it's very much a one or the other situation. Enjoy, Alan, and everyone else, it's my pleasure. Thank you. I say thank you for everyone else, and for those who aren't here as well, because we have memberships for Ailey and Ian, Andrew Connor, Malcolm Weavers, Model Kit Stuff, LPJ Models, Jock's Model Bench, Andrew, Vinter, Denise, and the Random Gamer. All those lovely people got a channel membership. Thanks to Cosy Comfort. The final screw before we look at the transparencies then is this one. This one contains the two bladed props on here and also has this actually really nicely moulded instrument panel. Let me give you a close-up of that because I actually think it is worth a look at. Because bear in mind this is a 70s tooling, I think this is actually quite impressive for its time. I think it looks really nice, a really nice amount of detail I think. We then also have the doors on here, the inside, the outside, and presumably this will be for the cockpit too, and this will be for the interior where the seats will lay with a little arrow to let you know which bit is the front. Very simple part. Finally, one pilot looks really good, the other one looks a bit naff. I agree, I think the military one looks alright, I think the civilian one looks like he's a bit melted. Then have my favourite thing, which is transparent parts. These scare me a little bit because there's a lot of them. Yeah, these are actually immaculate. I like, look, there's no colour change at all when you're looking through the glass. The only distortion is from the shape of the glass. It's actually really, really good. These look amazing. Especially, as I say, I paid £12 for these. I got two of them because I saw two and was like, well, I was going to pay 20 and there are two of them, or just over that, so I will get two. because I will build both, because I wanted to build this for so long. So we then also have the final other parts as well, which is we have these decals. We won't be using these decals, of course, because we will be doing a Maltese scheme. At least the first one we're building is. You get a couple of things on here. You get Milford Sound Flight Seeing. That's this bottom one here. That looks really nice. We also get the Defender of the Philippines Navy here, the Philippine decals, the stripe along the side, and then a little emblem here as well. I'm not even going to try and say that, but I think that's like the defense of the Philippines. And I think this is an anti-reflective part, I'm going to assume. And then we get Islander Aragoni. And my camera just died. Bear with me one sec, guys. I have another battery. This is why I always keep another battery on hand. It's just loading up. Sometimes my camera just doesn't work when I reload it. Sometimes it does. And there we go. Cool, there we go. So yeah, there's decals. Space says, I remember the Islander very well, built one many years ago. I hope they reissue it again. I do, so this would be a perfect candidate for a vintage classic, but are we even going to get vintage classics anymore? Who actually even knows? Yeah, there's the decals. These look okay. I don't think these are cartograph. I think these predate that. So quality may not be the best. And finally, instructions. I'll just put everything back in the box. There we go. So the instructions. These are old Airfix instructions, remember? So we have British, well, British, Great Britain, English, French, German, Spanish, and Swedish. Opening up, we have a couple of other languages including as well. So we have Italian, Dutch, Danish, Portuguese, Finnish, Polish, and Greek, I think. So the building looks relatively simple. You basically put all the inside in, or if it's the Defender version, you just put the pilot in, throw everything else in, put it all together, bish bash bosh. It's done. It's remarkably simple. And it can actually have 4 components hanging underneath, which looks quite good. You get to see the schemes here as well. So we have the air gurney. Air gurney? I don't know how to say that, I'm realising now. But yeah, we have that scheme. Relatively simple scheme actually. Philippines Navy scheme, also relatively simple, and yes, I was right, I think it is an anti-reflective strip on here. And then we have the Milford Sound Flight Seeing, Queenstown, New Zealand, 2005. That shows you the tooling of this kit, not the tooling, the release of this kit, because it's relatively new. So that is this kit in the bombshell. You do get one solitary Airfix flying hour for this, which will still be valid, because they're always valid forever. Let's see if they keep the scheme up at least. This boxing, does it have a date on it? I cannot see a date on it. I'm going to assume it's like mid-2000s. That's the idea immediately. I can find it on Scale Mix, but yeah. Say originally this was sold in Langley's for £7 and I bought it for £12. Not a bad kit, not a bad kit at all. Actually kind of like the look of that. I've never got one of these, but I remember when I was a kid it was always warplanes. The more guns, the bombs, the better. The Airfix B-17 was my favourite. I really want to do a B-17 because I've done the Sterling, I've done the Lancaster, I'll be doing a Halifax in the future. But I've never done a B-17. I really want to do one in Memphis Spell Scheme. I think that would be really fun. Yeah, that's the Islander. So, in terms of the one I want to build, let me just see if I can show you what I want to do. Yeah, I think I can show you. But do you know what? I'll show it in a stream when I do a build of it. But I'm excited to do it. It comes with like some photo etch parts. You basically change the nose to have a really big bulbous bit. It comes with decals for Malta, which you just never get, so that's awesome. I'm really excited to do it. It'll be really, really fun. It's a purely white aircraft with then red to match Malta on it. It's gorge. I don't think that's actually the paint scheme it has anymore though. I think it actually is grey now? Maybe? Yeah, it is. So I probably won't do the scheme. Let me just show you the link. So this will be it's exactly the same. It's just I think the decals are the same as well, actually. Are they? No, I think actually the decals have changed on the newer version. Bit of a bastard. So maybe I will be doing the old one. I don't know. We will see. But this is... I'm just going to copy the link in for you. Bear with. Right, that's the new scheme. And then this is the old scheme. I don't know which one to do. I might even pin it to you guys. I think the old one looks really nice. But I think the reason I like... There'll be a story for the new one. I don't think I'll go into it right now. But there's a reason. There's a reason I really want to do the new scheme. See if there's another version. I don't think there is. I think it literally is like... Oh no, I found a resin version, but again, that's in the old scheme. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think you can do one in the... in the other scheme. Just fine. It's a bit annoying decal-wise. I might even just use the old decals. Who really cares? Yeah, right. What should we do now, guys? Well, I was thinking we could have a look at our lovely Victor, because I haven't actually touched this for a bit. Let me just make camera. That's great. There we go. You get the corner of my microphone on the screen as well. But it can't be helped. So here it is, the Victor. It looks pretty nice. I think I like the box art version best, but the others look a bit too grey. Yeah, I know. I just really want to do a Maltese version, and I specifically want to do a certain Maltese scheme. There's a reason, I just can't. There's not a reason I have to say. But there's something special that happened to me when I was in Malta last time. I think by the time I probably build it and make it and release the video on it, because it will probably be during the course of next year, I'll probably be able to tell you guys. But yeah, it's something special happened. Some of you might actually be able to work it out. I'm just taking this tape off to see if the tail has gone on. I actually had to re-glue the tail on. It just wasn't on properly. This looks like it's gone on actually really nicely. Yeah, it's gone on really nicely. There's a bit of a lump here. I don't think I can do a lot about that. I don't even know if there's meant to be a lump there. I don't think there is though. It looks deliberate, but I'm very much assured it's not. So, the wings haven't fully glued together on that side or on that side, so we're going to have to really clamp these down. I don't know if I have any clamps on me though. So I guess that might be something I need to do off stream afterwards. I mean, I guess we could probably glue these bits in. Put these off as well. Probably reuse these bits of tape actually. Oh, it's getting really hot. Really, really hot. My face is melting. I don't know how long I can hold out here. Okay, let me just move stuff again so that I can fit that. I got ads and then suddenly big plane. Yeah. You went over to the Victor. How do ads work? Like, because I don't. Sounds really bad. I don't really watch ads on YouTube because I have premium. Because I use YouTube Music because I don't use Spotify. So I've actually used YouTube Music for a very, very, very long time. So I've just naturally not really ever seen ads on YouTube, so I don't really know how they look. Just moving a couple of things. Right, so we are going to need some parts, I imagine. So have we done everything on here? We haven't done that. That's a very last bit. I think we did that because that's that bit, because we're not doing it with it now. We can do this. So 58 and 57. Oh no. Have I got a part missing? Oh no. Have I actually? No. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This kit has a part missing. Well, blow me down with a feather duster. That's unbelievably frustrating. Okay. Hopefully, it's just fallen out of the box that I will need to find it. But that's. Let's see if we can see it. We're not moving too much. But I can't see it. I'll need to go back and watch the unboxing. Because there's a couple of bits that are just outside the box. But not loads of bits. So the fact like there's this one part here suggests to me there's other parts that potentially come out of the box. That's really frustrating though. Let's see. Just trying to have a look, but not moving too much stuff. Found it. Yes, it was under some makeup that shouldn't even be down here. Okay kids, have fun and enjoy. I'm off to drive my lorry. Have fun, Crazy Load Chat again. Just not to cry again, but I really appreciate it. I really, really do. I'm gonna cry. We're gonna actually do some building. So we want parts 58 and 57. Luckily, that's one of the parts that's already off. Crisis averted. I feel your pain. I bought a large box on the UK described as a complete, like an entire bit was missing. I am incredibly bad at checking and I put too much trust in people. And like, it's hard because most of the time, eBay will take your side. Like, they will support you if you say, actually, not everything's in here. I think when I was a child, I know that happened. I don't know if it ever happened to me as an adult, but I know other people it's also happened to, and it's really frustrating. But eBay used to be really good on it, but I know everything's changing. So that goes like that, and that goes like that. Oh, the other way around. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, cool. My glue. Again, if you want to get this glue pot, go to the crafting well. It holds the Tamiya glue. What paints are you thinking for it? For the Islander or for the Victor? I mean, for the Victor, I might even just let people vote on what scheme they want. I personally, though, think the camo scheme would look good. But because I will also be doing the Airfix one at some point, you know, I've got opportunity to do any scheme really, so we'll see. I could even do it in like a modern grey, like do it as if, what if the Victor never left service? That might look quite good, especially because again, like this is the cheap tooling. It's not the one I super duper care about. It's not the £70 tooling from Airfix. Do you know what I mean? Like I can actually have a bit of fun with it without worrying, oh no, am I ruining this lovely kit, which I 100% would be worrying about with the Airfix one. So that goes in like that. That also needs to fit in. Okay. It sort of squishes in. It doesn't seem to go in super well. Let's just put some more glue on it. And not really. Oh, 55 and 64. I meant those parts then as well, apparently. Okay, that's the very push. $55, $64 is this bit. So this bit is on here. Okay. I also have the 2021 Airfix Vulcan, 2 of them, and the 1983 Microsoft Victor. I have all 3 of the V-bombers from Airfix. I bought the Valiant, when it came out. I remember buying it with my dad from Wonderland Models when they were at RAF Fairford for the air show, whatever year that would have been. I want to say it's like 2010, 2011. And I remember getting it and being so excited. It might have been a year or two actually after it came out. And I remember saying to my dad, I was like, oh, this is so good. Like, I've got that Vulcan you've got me. I've got like the Matchbox Victor. I can do all 3 of them together. And he was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. And then I just never did. Because I was so scared of modeling. That's why I saved some tape from earlier. It's still sticky. It still has a purpose. Just get it in place. That. Okay. That seems to be on well. Yeah. Okay. And rinse and repeat, I suppose. I have a couple of the V-bombers in 144 scale as well. GWR, Micro, Mir, and Cyber Hobby. I've seen the 144 ones, they look really nice. I have the Airfix Valiant, but not the Victor. I think the Victor was the most recent one, wasn't it? Because they did they redid. Yeah, I think they redid the Vulcan after the Valiant, but quite a while later. Because for a while they had the old Vulcan and the new Valiant, and then they redid the Vulcan. I remember the Vulcan, and then they redid the. Was it 20 or 21? They did the Vulcan. I want to say. I'm gonna check it. Vulcan now it's very expensive, £75. 2020 it came out. Or at least it was announced in 2020. And then I got the Black Buck Raid one on their website and it was reduced down to like 50 quid. And then there was a discount for something, and then I had loads of points as well. And yes, because they had the Hornby Hobby points, and I think they had something other point system at one point. And basically, I got like the Vulcan for like 20 quid or something in the end. I got mine both 37.50 each. Nice. Yeah, they're really expensive these days. Such a shame because it's a gorgeous kit. Apparently it got announced in 2020 and got pushed back to 2021. That makes sense. I stopped making aircraft ages ago. They took up too much room. I've just bought a 1/400 scale Academy Titanic. Lol, it's 3 inches longer than my cabinet. I mean, that's the thing, right? You can build smaller, but then when you build smaller, you end up getting subjects that were bigger in real life, and then they end up taking out the same amount of room. I'm quite lucky that because Mr. Modeler also likes modeling and also likes aircraft, that I'm allowed to hang these from the ceiling. So our house isn't big, to be very clear, but it does mean now that in our spare bedroom, which is his office, that will have planes on the ceiling once it's been redone, because at the moment the plaster is starting to come off. But that is a much future endeavour, because we cannot afford that right now. And in our landing, that is currently where Concorde and CL415 sit. It is where the Sterling will sit, and it's also likely to be where this Victor sits. So I'm hoping the plasterboard can support all the weight. But from reading online, they can hold like kilograms coming out of them, so I'm not super concerned. Just putting this bit in the exact same way we've done the other ones. I'm just going to use this tape. This is thick tape, the tape I have next to me. I'm just going to use this to make sure it stays in place. that. Then what we're going to do is we are going to cut off the last two parts we need. We can make this underside section. I'm going to tidy them up. That looks nice. A really big seam on the side of this side. I'm just running a knife along it. You'll get some resistance, but it helps get rid of the seam line. Maybe in here. I feel that's kind of fine. There's a big chunk there that we can get rid of. Do not cut towards you, even though I'm doing it. Do not do it. That is how you lose fingers. That should do. Right, now we glue it all back in. I'm a bit quiet, I'm just trying to get this bit done. And I also just started having a little bit of a mental health fall there. And realised I need to not. I'm going to have to go cook now. Have fun with the rest of your time. My 2 questions on modelling and cooking. See you later. See you later, Martin. Have a lovely time. I hope you really enjoy whatever you're cooking. Feel free to share a picture of whatever you cook in the Discord. Oh, Plastic Alchemist, welcome in. Cool looking plane from Marcus. Because they had 2 Sturmans just fly over their place. That is really cool. It's the Stearman, isn't it, that used to be the utterly bustly things, isn't it? I used to love them as a kid. They were probably my favourite, not my favourite, they were one of my favourite things to see at Fairford every single year. I think it's just because Utterly Bustly used to come with a giant display every year. They used to have like the Utterly Bustly experience. It was really odd, but in a kind of funny way. We can reuse that a little bit there. Yes, we can. So these are bits we have glued down before, but they've just not stuck, so we're redoing them. This side's not as bad, it looks like. Right. I'm going to keep using this thick tape. Might also have to go in the next my fingers hurting, and I basically ripped a bit of it earlier by accident, so not ideal. Let's do a bit here, just to make sure the corner is held in place. Move it there. Do a bit in the middle. Which we can remove that. Let me do this bit on the hand. Like that. Coolio. That's looking pretty good. Long time no spec. Vulcan looking good. Yeah. One day I'll do the Vulcan. For now, I love the Victor, so I'm gonna stick with it. I just think this tail bit, I don't know if it's meant to look like that. I mean, it's mostly together, which is nice. I can put, well, I can't even put those bits in because the tape's on there now. But it's a bit haphazard. It's taking a bit of time for me to get it all done together. That feels weird. Oh, that feels so weird. That bit looks awful. I'm gonna have to put some filler on that. Yeah, I said I wouldn't go to stream very long today because it's quite hot, and it is very, very hot. So I think I might call it a day here. As we come up to 6:45, let me swap back and we can have a little chat as we end things today. Let me just see if I've missed anything. I've started the DH88 Comet from Lidl. How is it, Huey? Because I've got mine right here. I was actually going to do this on stream today, and then I saw everyone's already doing videos on them. I'm like, what's the point? And like, I don't try and do my content in that way, but to an extent, I do have to think of my content that way too. Yeah, it is what it is. I remember having the reissued Gravel Victor many years ago, quite good. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. It's not the most accurate, but like it goes together super quick and it's fun. Like, and that's really nice about it. I'd rather have fun over extra detail any day. What Victor is this, as Chris Austin? So this one is the 1/72 scale. This is the Matchbox kit. It's this one. Matchbox, Alley Page, Victor, K2. I'm not sure what scheme I'm doing mine in. I'm very tempted to do it in a modern grey scheme. With maybe even low vis roundels. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. We'll see. Sorry, I got confused. Always got confused with the two. Oh no, I thought you were making a joke. No worries, I don't care. Yeah, no, this is the Victor. The Victor's, in my opinion, the superior one. So, yeah. I just won my bid for the 68 Bassett Beagle twin prop aircraft. Oh, that's cool. I've got a Beagle pup 3D printed model somewhere to do. And then obviously the it was like the Basset turned into, was it like, I swear it's like related to the bulldog, isn't it? I'm checking that I haven't just made that up in my head. I swear it was originally Basset. Oh, it was Beagle, wasn't it? Yeah, Beagle. It was the Beagle. Sorry. Yeah, it was Beagle Aviation originally did the Bulldog, and then it was Scottish Aviation. But I've got the pup that came before the Bulldog, and you can see the similarity with the Basset as well. I like they're so similar. I love them. I really love those aircraft. I think they look lush. I really need to do one at some point. Again, I really want to do a Maltese bulldog, but you cannot get decals anywhere for love nor money, and I can't print them myself. So yeah, it's a bit annoying because I really would love to do them. Yeah. What else has everyone said? Mine was Flash City. Oh, the DHOTA. I haven't actually looked in mine. Oh, mine's still sealed. Let's have a quick look. The paint's one of you. Sorry, that was a hideous laugh that came out of me just then. Mine actually looks okay. When I say okay, I mean it looks like the kit. I'm not sold. I'm not sold at all. Oh dear. Airfix Beagle Bulldog Trainer was the first plastic kit I ever made. I want to get one for nostalgia. The Airfix ones are pricey. They are. I think I got one not too long ago for like 20. Might have been 15. Because I want to build one. Again, I want to build it in Maltese colours. But I might have to hand paint it with the decals, and I'm not confident on that. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here today. I know it's been a shorter stream than usual. It's just so I don't know if you can actually see, but I'm actually sweating. That is why I don't have like my normal makeup on today, because it is just so hot. And why I've also got my glasses on indoors, because you can see these are brown just from the UV, because these like transition lenses, and it's just so hot. I'm wearing like one of the thinnest Primark dresses I have, and it's just so hot. I am sweat incarnate, even though I've got the fan on. But yeah, thank you all for being here today. It really means a lot. I've like, I said in the stream, it's been a really, really shit, quite honestly, few weeks. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad you're all here as well, because each and every one of you are amazing. I don't know you, but we have this lovely little community together, and I love being able to sit here and do model making and just feel a bit of joy. And that's why, as I announced earlier today in the stream, I'll be doing hopefully streams on Mondays and Fridays going forward. And then the usual Sunday if I don't have a video. So 2 to 3 times a week I'll be streaming, and every now and again there'll be a video still, hopefully twice a month. Yeah. Really appreciate you all being here. Yeah. And I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are, because whatever happens, you're valid, you matter. The world's better with you in it. And I will see you for the next stream. Bye.